Hi and hello, it's Sophia here today, and this is my second video ever, and I'm pretty nervous still, but my last one as it's standing got 15 views, which was not expecting at all, so thank you. If you watched that video, thank you very much for that. It really, really felt good to see that. And I also have a camera person today. It's just my sister. So today, if you haven't, so my last video was Kavanaugh from both sides, where I looked at what was going on in the Kavanaugh hearing from CNN's perspective, which is generally more left-leaning, and Fox News' perspective, which is generally more right-leaning. So left-leaning is more Democrat-leaning, and then right-leaning is more referred to Republican-leaning. Sorry, my sister was a bit confused about that. So ever since then, it's been a huge tangle and a mess, and let's just dissect it all, and let me just explain to you what is going on. Now, today I have done previous research, so I'm not going to be specifically looking at CNN and Fox, but I have done that before, but I did do that just a few minutes before. So basically, what happened when I filmed that video on Tuesday, it was scheduled for the vote to be held on Thursday, as well as Dr. Christine Ford, who was Kavanaugh's first accuser, to testify. And she did that. And then Kavanaugh also testified, and majority of the nation either watched the morning or the afternoon of it. I was lucky enough to be able to see both sides. And so let's just explain what was going on. So at the time of filming that video, was Kavanaugh from both sides, there's only 2 accusers. Now there are currently 4. I am blanking on their names right now, but you can easily look up with a quick Google search and find them. So Dr. Christine Ford did that, and it's all for sexual harassment, never rape. Now we're not sure if they're gonna testify, but on Thursday, they actually did vote for whether or not to have it go to a full Senate majority vote. So all the senators get to vote on it, instead of just those 21, there's 11 Republicans and 10 Democrats. So that vote was split along party lines at 11-10, except for all the Democrats wanted it to go to a full majority vote. And the Republicans didn't, but now you're thinking, wait, but isn't it the other way around? There's only 10 Democrats. And you're right. There are only 10 Democrats as it stands. But one Republican senator was confronted by 2 women in an elevator on I believe it was his lunch break. And those women changed his mind. One of them broke down in tears, saying that they both said that they had been sexually harassed when they were young, and what he was conveying to them is that it didn't matter that happened, and that he was okay with putting those type of people in power. So after that, he kind of huddled with a bunch of his colleagues, and he decided that he would agree and have it go on a full Senate majority vote. What that also means is that the FBI is going to investigate the claims for 1 week. I know I'm trying to be essentialist, but this is a big deal. I mean, even though there's no reason, I personally believe that there's no reason for her to lie. Why would she do that? She has been having to move out of her house and go in numerous different safe places, safe houses, and be constantly watched by the FBI just because of this, because she's received death threats for this. I just want all those senators and all those people who do believe Kavanaugh and that don't believe Dr. Ford, just take a step back and look at this. This is a huge deal. Why would they lie? Okay, well, big tangle. They're voting next Thursday, and as it currently stands, they're voting next Thursday. The full Senate is voting whether or not to confirm it to the Supreme Court. So I believe that those 2 women may have just changed the course of history, and who knows what's going to happen next. I'll be back on Tuesday with another video. Bye.